This is a team that likes to be in possession. Stanford are high pressing, so we'll see what they're able to do and how they're able to work that out. Stanford like to high press in those first 5, first 10. But obviously that does open you up to the counterattack, which Virginia Tech have been trying to exploit. Here's the ball into the box. It falls to Bohane. Bohane sends it wide.
Not a bad try there by Bohane. Of course, that's his sweet spot when it comes to taking those shots. As you know, we've always seen ever since he stepped foot here on campus at Stanford, usually a long-range shooter. And again, we talk about in the pregame, expect to see a lot of opportunities to come off his foot.
That one with the right, Bohane, usually a lefty. He likes to cut that, playing on the right mid. He likes to cut it inside, find that opening with his favorite left. Ball will sail out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in deep in their own half. That'll be Felicio to take it for Virginia Tech.
And the Hokies just seem a little bit too out of sorts.
Dangerous ball into the middle, headed out. Go ahead.
And almost can see it as an own goal. Looked like Sam Joseph is going to kind of just let that one go, but the Hokies trying to clean it up here.
It'll be a throw deep in their own attacking third for the Stanford Cardinal. Will Cleary will take it. Cardinals seem to be setting up for a long throw. We know Palmer Banks got a long throw. Let's see what Will Cleary can do. On the ground to Bohane. Cleary gets the cross off inside. Islam! Oh, Trevor Islam, you can tell he wants that one back. That does not tell the story, and that's kind of how the season's been for the Cardinal. You look at their statistics, you see a few shots on goal, but that doesn't tell the story of how much they're actually creating in the box. This ball has been in the 18. Here's a follow-up here from Pym. It's blocked. Yet again, Virginia Tech trying to clear it out on the left.
He plays and the kind of player that he can be at the pro level if he decides to go that route. Definitely is going to be a quality player and at the next level.
That's a foul on the far side. Virginia Tech will get the free kick. Palmer Bank, the offender, against Perez, who's able to draw that foul. That a great matchup. Palmer Bank playing in that left back role for the Cardinal. Perez playing in that right wing, right forward role for Virginia Tech. Tech in the 4-3-3. So Perez technically in that right wing, right forward role, intended to push forward. And those two certainly have been going at it tonight. About halfway through this first half, long ball sent up. It falls perfectly in the box, and Schnebley is there. That was beautiful. Just trying to help that ball on.
I think that's something that Virginia Tech needed. You know, let me try to get a chance to at least get it close enough to the goal. Let me try to get my leg warmed up, Colin Buell was saying. But still, a lot of time to kind of clean it up. But I guess you just needed that one to see to know that, hey, it is possible to get past this defense of the Cardinal.
Oh, and that's been kind of the Achilles heel of the Stanford Cardinal team. Back and forth we go. We were expecting maybe a bit of an open game. It seems to be opening up here. Bohane slips it to DeFlores. My goodness. On the missed clearance, Allen looking for the cross. And again, last-ditch defending by the Hokies comes up big. Well, the question before this was, how long can they bend and not break? And it turns out, well, quite a lot so far. It'll be Palmer Bank with the long throw for the Cardinal. They've scored off one of these before. It was a difficult and dangerous ball as it's floated all the way to the center of the 18. Falls to Tanconi Gradias, who tries to chip that on with the outside of his right. No dice.
That's the closest opportunity that Tanconi Gradias has gotten so far tonight. Again, coming into tonight as tied for the team lead in goals scored on the season, and I'm sure he wanted to take a chance himself, just knowing that the front line has been kind of gone a little bit younger with Tomo Allen up there at the front.
Couple of subs here for Virginia Tech as well, as Joseph will just send that out of bounds. What Declan Coney Gradias is able to accomplish.
Yeah, he's definitely been playing Dagar Trustison
Pym!
pretty close.
Pym! Jack Pym, the freshman out of Stanford, Connecticut. But a long ball intended for Quill will be much too long for him. Felicio bumped in the back. He wants the call for that because as he was bumped in the back, that's why he touched it out of bounds. He's not going to get that call. Sasaki will find Pym. Here come the Cardinal on the switch. Pym. So shifty. So impossible to take the ball off of. And here's the overlapping run. Sasaki now into the middle. Allen will lay it off. Pym again! Went for the brace.
You know, Rowan Sneepley, even though he wears green, hey, the white's going to take over.
Arcano slips it through. Bellatrix, no. Schnebley comes up big, and somehow it doesn't find the back of the net.
Down to the ground here, going to get across. Islam with the header. Oh, almost had an opportunity to get an early goal here. Less than a minute. Now we're going to get a whistle blown here.
That's a really dangerous tackle there as Stone goes down, trying to take that shot. I think that was Marcano coming and sliding in. He got Stone's foot, and he got it late. So really dangerous opportunity here for the Stanford Cardinal. Absolutely within shooting range for quite a few players here on the Stanford Cardinal team. It looks like it'll be Partal and Bohane who will set up over it. Partal wearing number 16, the freshman. He would take it with the right. Bohane with that favored left. I couldn't imagine it being not being Zach Bohane in this moment. He's so lethal from this distance, but we'll find out.
They're going to set up the free kick out maybe 23 yards out. See Partal going for it off the hands of Joseph.
It was Partal, and what a shot, but an even better save. Sam Joseph, the transfer. Well, he's familiar with the Stanford Cardinal. He's a transfer from UCLA. Of course, he didn't play the Stanford Cardinal last year, but back in those Pac-12 days, since he's a senior, he's very familiar with this Cardinal team. A pro-ready player, as his coach says.
Partal with the corner, trying to go in with it, and it finds the net. Stanford able to get one in there. Joshua Partal from the corner, delivering it inside. What a goal. But you never know. Could be another occurrence taking place. Here goes Stanford trying to get a quick chance. Joseph able to be in the right place.
Oh, Bohane picked that off. He can't believe he didn't finish that. That was just a poor pass by Portella. Tiago Portella, number 23, the freshman, having subbed in this holding center mid position in a giveaway in the most dangerous part of the field.
Bohane from the right. Just knocked away, but will be a corner for Stanford.
We talked about Sam Joseph, though, and how big he just came up once again. We talked about how important he is to this Virginia Tech team, and is so important. There's not really words to be able to describe just how important 3 clean sheets, and this score would be mighty different if he wasn't in the net right now for Virginia Tech.
As you said, a corner will be a throw-in, according to the line referee. Bohane with the ball. Long pass inside. Oh, Islam not able to get there first. Head away, but Stanford does regroup. Bank has an opening, trying to go for the shot, but it's grabbed in the hands of Joseph. I'm trying to go to the right there was Alvarez. That was a deflection. Now it's just going to be a clear out, but it will be a corner for the Hokies.
There'll be a throw-in, I believe, on this.
Throw-in?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, we'll stick to a throw-in here.
Just looking for the ball is Declan
trying
Quill.
To look for the ball.
It went into the stands. The stands have gotten quite a few soccer balls tonight. Declan Quill, I guess, will take it. It looks like they're setting him for a very long throw from the senior.
Quill with the throw-in. Header off the hands of Schnebley. Hits the top net.
Applause from the stands indeed. Rowan Schnebley getting up. What a throw and what an opportunity there for Virginia Tech. These past 5 minutes, Virginia Tech have had more of the ball. They've had more of the opportunities. This is the open game we were expecting. Stanford on their back heels right now defensively.
That was a great stop there for Rowan Snebley, but the work's not done yet. And they will head that one in.
That looks like it was an own goal, actually.
It did. But nonetheless, it will be a point for Virginia Tech. Here comes Islam. Islam with a long cross. And he's trying to hit Palmer Bank.
Fletcher. Oh, they're twins.
But Bohane will do a take two for the corner. On his no man's land, and Sam Joseph.
Yeah, a rare miss.
Very rare miss, Sarah.
Supposedly, somebody got a touch on it. It'll be another corner kick. This time from the other side.
And now this time, Joshua Partal will take it.
Number 16, Joshua Partal.
That's clear. Jeremy Gunn likes those in-swingers more than the out-swingers. You understand why as well. Just puts that goalkeeper under a little more pressure.
There goes Partal now from the opposite side. Try to go inside here. And they find the net! What a goal! Fletcher Bank able to put it in. And I think that one seals the deal for the Cardinal. Able to put it through the legs of Palmer Bank on defense there. Virginia Tech find themselves back in the attacking third. On a great slide tackle by Dylan Grineveld. Now it's just going to be cleared out. Another throw in for the Hokies. Perez, Marcano back to Perez, over on the end line. Oh, it looked like it just went a little bit out there, so Virginia Tech setting up for the quick that corner there. Cross inside, but right into the hands of Snebley.
Well, that's a beautiful opportunity, and it can happen as quickly as that. You know, Virginia Tech nick one back right there, and we're sitting at 3-2 with plenty of time left.
And that's 5 saves on the night for Rowan Snebley. I guess you could say that's a bit of a light night for him, just knowing that Virginia Tech haven't had too many opportunities for him to go to work. He's going to go out here.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And there's the final whistle. Stanford able to get the W, 3-1 over Virginia Tech.